In a vibrant little town called Elmsworth, there stood a quaint bakery called the Sweet Retreat. The aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries wafted through the streets, drawing people in with an affectionate embrace. The bakery wasn't just famous for its baked goods but was also known for the warmth and kindness exuded by the team that worked under the banner of Miss Valerie, the bakery owner. Each day, the bakery witnessed not just the bustling of customers but also the countless acts of kindness that transformed lives both inside and beyond its modest walls. Mrs. Agnes, a seasoned baker, loved to arrive early before the sun even peeked over the horizon. With flour-dusted hands and a radiant smile, she began her day kneading dough, her movements resembling a graceful dance. Mrs. Agnes was more than just a baker. She was the embodiment of compassion. Her heart ached for the people in her community, families struggling to make ends meet, children with unfulfilled dreams, and the elderly who often felt invisible. Each loaf of bread she baked was imbued with love and gratitude, aimed at nourishing not just the stomachs but the souls of those who gathered around the bakery. Miss Beulah, a sprightly woman full of life, who handled all the decorations of pastries with exquisite detail. She had a knack for making creations that were not only delightful to the palate but splendid in their appearance. She saw her work as the perfect opportunity to uplift everyone's spirits. Each icing swirl and sprinkle was a message of joy, meant to be shared. Every Saturday, she organized a special treat day, where she invited children from the local shelter to decorate cupcakes, allowing them to express their creativity while understanding that kindness can be a treat in itself. In the back of the bakery, Mr. Wilbur Matt, the delivery man, had his own story of transformation through kindness. A former athlete whose career was cut short due to injury, he often found himself lost in a world that no longer felt familiar. One rainy afternoon, while making deliveries, he encountered Mr. Benedict, an elderly man who had fallen and was struggling to get up. Without a second thought, Wilbur halted, rushed to the man's side, and helped him back to his feet. Their conversation sparked an unexpected friendship. Mr. Benedict shared stories of his youthful adventures, and in return, Wilbur imparted the lessons he learned about resilience and the importance of community. Through this experience, Wilbur found renewed purpose in lending a helping hand, forming connections that transcended generations. Mr. Benedict often frequented the bakery, drawn not only by the heavenly smell but also by the bonds he formed there. Despite his age, he embraced life with an open heart. He volunteered to read stories to children every other Sunday at the bakery, believing in the transformative power of learning and connection. The stories became a bridge between worlds, a space where young and old could share laughter, wisdom, and kindness, turning the bakery into a cherished sanctuary. Miss Valerie, the heart of the Sweet Retreat. Passionate about her community, she organized monthly gratitude days, encouraging locals to come together and share their endeavors of kindness. On these special days, the bakery would team with an array of visitors, from passionate artists showcasing their work to musicians filling the air with melodies of hope. Valerie believed that gratitude was an act of kindness in itself and a catalyst for change. Every smile shared, every song sung, and every story told strengthened the community fabric, allowing Elmsworth to flourish in ways they had never imagined. On the eve of one gratitude day, Miss Valerie sat with her team behind the counter, discussing how kindness had sculpted their lives. Every small act counts, she mused. It's not always about grand gestures. It could be as simple as sharing a smile or acknowledging someone's presence. The group exchanged their tales of transformations, discovering that their shared purpose in the bakery had blossomed into a mission of heart. Each member had been shaped by their experiences of kindness, not only impacting the lives of others but their own as well. During one reflective evening that Mrs. Agnes had a brilliant idea. Why don't we transform our gratitude day into a kindness challenge? The team rallied behind her suggestion, eager to share what they could do. Each employee wrote down their aspirations on a small piece of parchment, a promise to be kinder, to express gratitude, and to help someone in need. They sealed them in an envelope and placed it on the bakery door, inviting every customer to take part. On the day of the kindness challenge, the small bakery turned into a haven of vibrancy. Customers began walking in not just for pastries but to share their own experiences of kindness. The town was abuzz with letters of gratitude, stories of compassion, and promises made. A young girl shared how she helped an elderly neighbor carry her groceries. A teen spoke about mentoring a younger student who struggled with their studies. Each story brightened the air, igniting a spark of positivity that resonated within everyone. A collective warmth that transcended through the bakery's walls. Everyone in Elmsworth became entwined in this movement of kindness, embracing the idea that a simple act could lead to monumental change. It wasn't long before neighboring towns began to hear stories about the bakery, with its mantra that kindness should be the heart of any community. As weeks turned into months, the Sweet Retreat continued to draw people together. No longer just a bakery, it became a hub where compassion thrived, where individuals exchanged their stories and learned the importance of helping one another. Reflecting on the journey they had embarked upon, the team decided to record their experiences in a community journal. This journal detailed every act of kindness, sharing the emotions associated with each event. The joy, the tears, the laughter, and the connections forged within their community. And so, their legacy of kindness flourished and expanded throughout Elmsworth, an eternal cycle of gratitude and support infused into the very fabric of their community. The team filled the pages of the journal. They began to notice an extraordinary transformation not only within themselves but within the entire town. The kindness they extended rippled outward, inspiring individuals to let their own light shine. A seemingly small act, like sharing a smile or extending a hand, multiplied exponentially until its impact reached far beyond what any of them had hoped for. The people of Elmsworth and the Sweet Retreat team. This was more than just a project, it was a way of life. With every pastry they baked, they instilled a little extra kindness. With every conversation they shared, they fostered empathy, creating a tapestry of gratefulness that enveloped the lives of everyone who walked through their door. Through their journey, they learned an invaluable lesson. Helping others not only uplifts those around us but also fosters a sense of community and belonging, transforming both the giver and the receiver. The bakery, with its once simple mission of creating delicious treats, evolved into a testament to the profound impact of kindness. Dear friend, let's embody this spirit of kindness yourself. For the next week, commit to completing one act of kindness per day. It could be as small as writing a note of appreciation to a friend or as impactful as volunteering at a local shelter. At the end of the week, take a moment to reflect on how these gestures made you feel and how they may have affected other people. Consider keeping a journal, just like the team at the Sweet Retreat, where you can document your experiences and the stories of those you help. In kindness lies extraordinary power, the ability to transform not just lives but entire communities. Each act, no matter how small, holds the key to profound change.